What's going on, you guys? It's Young Shag. I'm back with another video. This video will be about what was the best trade I ever took. On this YouTube channel, I will be going over a lot of financial information about myself and about the stock market. This video will be about the best trade I ever took in the stock market and how much that I make, is I'm still holding, and what company was and what was my average price. Stay tuned. Alright, currently I'm shooting on a 4K camera from my iPhone. I'm on a website called TradingView. I'm looking at Apple right now. Man, if you look at Apple, this is 180 SMA. It bounced up at one time in 2008, another time in 2013, another time in 2016, another time in 2018, beginning at 19. And as you can see, it always seems to respect that 180 SMA. So recently, at the beginning of the year, I took a position on Apple around the 150 level, the 150 level. I think it was about 150 flat. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen soon. Okay, I got in Apple when it was around the 150 level. I seen that it had a resistance around this 150 level. Pushed up above it. You can see that candle pushing up above that resistance line, and I took my entry right there. It confirmed the bounce once it broke above that resistance for higher highs for the continuation of the bounce. Alright, now this is the weekly chart. So I was watching this thing on the weekly chart, watching the bounce off the 180 SMA, pushing back up. I seen that it was oversold on the RSI, which is even better because usually when things are oversold, as you can see in the past, things seem to bounce when it's oversold. As you can see, it's oversold, pushing up. Oversold, start pushing up. Every time things are oversold, it usually pushes up, and then it become overbought, which it did, and currently in the sell-off. Alright, well, I took Apple around, got an Apple when it was around like 150, pushed up above that resistance, started going higher and higher, and then got overbought and then started pulling back. And the one thing that gave me confirmation was when it broke the resistance right here above 150, pushing to make higher highs. The RSI was making higher levels as well, pushing back up, and the MACD was also making green levels. Now let me know that it's strength in the bull run that we're about to have. And that was perfect for me to take my position. I had a stop loss at 148. My position was at 150 something. I'm gonna put up on the screen very soon, and that was just perfect for me. And if you look at the Nasdaq, the Apple usually follows the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq was doing absolutely the same thing. This is the bottom of the Nasdaq. It bounced, pushing right back up, broke that resistance, started pushing up. I took my position on Apple. It was also making higher highs on the MACD, you could say, making green levels, and it was also pushing back up on the RSI, making higher levels as well. It's recently overbought, and now it's having to pull back. That's how the market go. Now that video right there is explaining how I took advantage of the dip play that the market presented to me at the beginning of the year, more so at the end of 2018, beginning of 2019, when the market sold off due to Fed hikes or something like that. I don't remember exactly the catalyst or the news, but the market sold off. And I took advantage of, I kind of filmed the bottom perfectly, not exactly perfectly, but I knew that it would respect the 180 SMA on the weekly chart, that the Nasdaq would respect it, and I took advantage of that, and I got an Apple around that 150 area. And the question is I'm still holding Apple? Yes, I'm still holding Apple, and as the Nasdaq and everything continue to dips, I will be continuing to add on to my position and to my size for Apple and multiple other stocks. When the Nasdaq sold off, Apple wasn't the only thing that sold off with it. A bunch of stocks sold off with it, and Apple is not the only stock I got on a discounted price like that. I also got Facebook for a discounted price. I got Alibaba for a discounted price. I got, I believe, what company? I got a bunch of companies for a discounted price. Let me just say that. Got a bunch of companies for a discounted price, and it was unbelievable, and that was the biggest dip I've seen so far from the market. I've been trading for about 2.5 years, and that is just the biggest gain I had got, almost $1,000. It was $1,000 plus, but the market pulled back. But you know, it was just an amazing trade, and more trades to come. Have a good day. See you on the investor. Like and subscribe.